there, this is the E4 training video for the weekly task list, or WTL. This is a simplified version of the SOW. It will be for use for people who have repetitive tasks, things that repeat every single week in the same order. And most of you, I have already sent you the weekly task list that has been, I've added your name and job title, and I've tried to get you going a little bit. So if you do not have this, then make sure to open the template that has been included with this video, copy it, paste it into a new document, and rename it according to this scheme. WTL / your name. I'm going to hit cancel there, but you would normally hit OK. All right. The WTL, like I said, is a simplified SOW for people who have repetitive tasks. So the beauty of the WTL is that it's mostly filled out beforehand. It's mostly filled out when you actually first get this weekly task list. You're going to go through and you're going to fill out each day that you work the usual tasks that you perform. And then throughout the week, all you're going to have to do is put done next to that task. So there's a lot less work that actually goes into it. So first thing you want to do is you want to go through and you want to see what days you work. So if you work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, but you don't work Thursday and Friday, that you want to delete Thursday and Friday from the list. You don't want to have to work with those. Okay, so go through, choose the days that you have. We're pretending on this one that whoever it is works all 5 days of the week. Next thing you want to do is you want to go in and put your projected hours. So if you work 3 days a week, 2 hours a day, whatever it is, you want to go there and put your projected hours there. Now that will be changed each week as you go through. Some weeks on Mondays you may not get the full 2 hours, so you want to make sure to put in there what you actually worked in parentheses next to it, so 1.5 hours. So here's the projected and here's the real. Make sure to get that clear. All right, the usual tasks. Let's go down to the example so that you can see what we're doing here. All right, usual tasks, as you can see here, this is Monday. He works for 4 hours usually, and there are 7 daily tasks that he would do. Phone Bob at 8 a.m. Right next to that you see in black ink, done. So that Monday, that would be the 5th of April, he would have done that. He phoned Bob at 8 a.m. Second thing was check email. That is also done. Process online orders. Now as you can see next to this, there's this JB and then 2 dots and 2. This is a job manual and he has referenced, so process online orders. In that job manual, it has given specific instructions on that particular job. Now this is something I'm going to also do detailed instructions and several videos on how to make your job manual, but just understand that's what that is. He's referring to the job manual so that if he needs to go back and see some of the details of the job, it would be there. Okay, so when you actually make your WTL in the future, you're going to put references to your job manual. Fourth thing, update shipper buttons. He did that. Now look at both of these. There are things in red next to them. That means that they were either not done, or there was some aspect that was not done, or that needs to be discussed. So understand that black is done, and all you say is just done each time. And red is something that needs to be discussed with your supervisor. So look over here, deposit money at Wells Fargo. He couldn't do that that day, so he's going to do it on Friday. That doesn't need to have anything done by the supervisor. He just needs to comment on why it wasn't done as usual. Same thing down here. Buy any supplies at stable as needed. None needed. So he didn't do it. It wasn't because he was doing a bad job. It's just that there were none needed, so he didn't need to do it. Now, sometimes you're going to have unusual tasks during the day. So what you're going to do is briefly note those underneath. Do a post office run to ship Calvin CDs. Write emails to Lisa and Bob about shipping orders. Be detailed about this. So like here, instead of just saying write emails to Lisa and Bob, say what it's about shipping orders or re-shipping orders, any of those sorts of things. It goes on like that. Now let's look at the very bottom. Regular tasks, not day specific. So these are tasks that you're going to do probably each week or each month that you need to make sure to bring out in this particular portion. So the 12th and the 27th is call in payroll. Okay, Run royalty reports the first week in April, July, October, and January. Okay, so those are things that he has to do regularly, but it's only every few months. First week of every month, run protocol invoices not applicable. Okay, so up here, let's go back and just talk about that. So here we have our hours projected worked, our actual hours worked. That will be updated each week. The usual tasks will stay the same, and they will either be noted as done or not done. So the way that we would do that is we go down to the week before. We would copy and paste our usual task to the correct day. And then this would be on Monday or whatever your first business day of the week is, and you would delete any comments that had been added the week before. So make sure this one doesn't want to. Delete any comments that have been added the week before so that you're ready for the week in front of you. And then as you do it on Monday, you'll just open this up at the beginning of the day, and as you finish with each task, you will just simply add in either done or a note in red. And then at the end of the day, you will note any unusual tasks that you performed. And because we have the projected hours and then the actual hours, we'll be able to kind of see, and you'll be able to see if you're spending a great deal of time on unusual tasks. If you are doing that, then we'll probably want to switch you back over to an SOW. So that is the weekly task list.